morning, world! Neil Kachuk here from Trench Fitness again with this week's video blog. And what I wanted to do for you guys this week is just basically go over what a day in my life looks like in terms of food intake, how we kind of plan and prepare our meals, and just give you kind of a better idea of what it is we actually do in terms of measuring and preparing all of our portions. So before starting today out, I'm just gonna let you guys know, first and foremost, my current food intake is around 26 to 2,700 calories per day, with my macronutrient intake being 225 grams of protein, 300 grams of carbs, and 55 grams of fat. And I'm currently on a fat loss phase, so I maintain that 6 days per week, and I have 1 day per week where I increase up to 480 grams of carbs. So just going to kind of go through the day. I usually start my morning off, it's about 6:30 in the morning right now. So waking up, I usually go on social media for a bit in the morning, try and put out a good quality post that helps you guys out. And then I start my morning off. I usually have my scoop, 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. So I'll throw that in my morning shake. Okay, no calories in creatine, so approximately 5 grams creatine monohydrate. Throw it in there. And then I will have 2 scoops of amino energy. So Optimum product, getting branched chain amino acids in. And really, I just like the flavor of this. I like the taste. I enjoy it in the morning. So I'll have 2 scoops in there, counting for a gram of carbohydrates. Throw that in there, shake it up, and I'll usually have at least 1 or 2 of these water bottles just to get my day started. And along with this, we'll head right over here, and we are just going to have a cup or 2 of coffee. For the coffee, Eric and I like to use just better stevia, so just all natural sweetener. This one's cinnamon. We'll throw it in the cup, just a drop or 2. We're actually running out right now. We'll see if we can't get any out of here. So a couple drops. Throw it on the K-Cup machine.
Gotta put it in a K-Cup.
Gotta put it in a K-Cup, of course. So we got some delicious K-Cups from Superstore. Throw that in. Run it through. Have your morning coffee, usually have a cup or 2, and that pretty much kicks off my morning. I'm probably going to go to work for an hour or 2 now doing emails and just various other things with the business, and then we'll enjoy our breakfast around probably 8 or so in the morning. So we'll catch you guys then. Hey guys, it's now about 10 to 9 in the morning. We got through quite a bit of work this morning, so I'm going to get started with my breakfast here. And I'm just going to give you guys the rundown of some of the foods I'm eating, how exactly we weigh and measure things, and then kind of the specific macro breakdown or calorie breakdown of the meal, just to give you guys a general idea. So starting out, I've got all my foods out on the counter, kind of ready and prepared. For breakfast, I'm going to do just a bowl of Greek yogurt with some casein protein added in. And then I'm going to add some fruits, some blueberries and strawberries into the mix as well. And then I have just a bowl of cereal. So we like to use puffed wheat cereal, and then almond milk, and then some more protein powder with the leftovers from the fruits added on top. So first off, I have my scale out. You can kind of see that's the one we use. We're going to put our bowl on. Bowl is on. We're going to make sure it's zeroed out. So I'm weighing in grams, because the Greek yogurt I'm using the serving size is in grams. So I need 175 grams. So I got it zeroed out, and I'm just going to start adding my Greek yogurt in. So almost at 175 grams. Trying to be as accurate and precise as possible, within reason. So we're at 174, and there's 175 grams. Try and get everything off the spoon here, just to make sure we're accurate. And there is our Greek yogurt in the bowl. It's got 175 grams there. I also want to add, I tracked all this in MyFitnessPal already, so I've added it all in. I'm going to have a scoop and a half of casein protein with my breakfast, so I want to put a half scoop in with my Greek yogurt. I'll use the other scoop for my cereal. So a scoop of protein is 34 grams, so I'm going to do 17 grams of protein in with my Greek yogurt. So the scale's zeroed out again, as you can see. So as you can see, it was zeroed out, and I'm just adding my protein powder until I get up to 17 grams. So there's 16, and there's 17 grams. So half scoop of protein powder is in with the Greek yogurt, and then I'm going to just add my berries. So I've accounted for 150 grams of blueberries. So I'm going to do half in my Greek yogurt and half in my cereal. So 75 grams is half of 150. And just a couple more. There we go, 75. So now I would go ahead and add my strawberries. Mix it all up, and then I would have the Greek yogurt portion of my breakfast. Alright, so now that we've got our Greek yogurt set up, I've gone ahead and I've weighed out my cereal. So as you can see here, so just the portion size amount. We always recommend that anything solid should be weighed. Any liquids that you're trying to get the amounts for, usually we're going to go ahead and use measuring cups for that. So for my breakfast, I have just almond milk that I'm going to add into my cereal with some protein powder added in. So I need a cup and a half. So I have my half cup. Going to measure that out, hoping that I don't spill, which I probably will because I pretty much make a mess with almost every single meal. So if I can accomplish this without spilling, it will be a miracle. So there's a cup. I've done 2 half cups. I need a cup and a half. There we go. And oh, I spilled a little bit, so that's pretty typical of me. So I got my cup and a half in the shaker cup, and from there, as you guys will remember, I want a scoop and a half of protein. So I'm going to add a full scoop into here because I put a half scoop into my Greek yogurt. So I need 34 grams in here. So we're just going to weigh that out. So I've got my shaker cup back on the scale. Got my almond milk in my shaker. And we're just going up to 34 grams. 33. 34. There we go. Done. Throw the lid on the shaker. Again, make a bit of a mess while you're at it. That's okay. No big deal. Shake that up. Okay, I like to add a little bit more water. Just again so I have enough to put on top of my cereal. Okay, so that's all measured out. Pour it on top of my cereal. Mmm, chocolatey goodness. I love very chocolatey things. Very, very chocolatey things. Okay, so we got that on the cereal. And just adding enough to fill up the bowl of cereal, drink the rest. And as you guys remember, I needed 75 more grams of blueberries. So I got my blueberries here. Take the blueberries out, just dig your hand right in, it's no big deal. And top with another 75 grams of blueberries. And there you go. I pretty much have my whole breakfast prepared. I'm ready to eat. Nice and simple, convenient, haven't had to cook anything yet. Great way to start off your day. And that's what I'm doing today. I don't do this every day, but this is, basically one of my staples for breakfast. Hey guys, it's now 9:40. We just got to the gym here. I have my pre-workout shake. All I have in this today is just Optimum Pre. The main ingredients in that being caffeine and beta-alanine. Is this essential for training? No, it's definitely not. There are studies out there that are fairly conclusive that there can be benefits obtained from supplementing with beta-alanine and caffeine. So I do think it's useful to add in, but it's absolutely not 100% essential to be included in your healthy fitness and training routine. But I like to utilize it. I like the taste of this one. I feel that it gives me a little bit of energy before my workout. And today we just have a lighter kind of volume workout to get through. So we'll update you guys again later. Here. We got a training session in today. You saw photos of our post-workout meal, which was the protein ice cream with rice cakes and poppers. The last meal that we're going to eat here today, we barbecued. We made some extra lean ground beef burgers, and we're just going to talk about a few things in terms of how to weigh and measure meats, and just a couple techniques that we use. So I have my plate on the scale, as you can see. The buns are already toasted and they're weighed out, so they're on there ready to go. We have our cooked burgers over here. I've used one fat-free cheese slice combined on both, and I know from the package that the weight of that cheese slice is 21 grams. So on MyFitnessPal, I've looked up, these are from Walmart, so it's extra lean ground beef, Walmart, and you want to make sure that you're choosing the cooked version as opposed to the raw. So look up on MyFitnessPal, choose the cooked one. We're going to weigh them both out in grams. So the weight comes in at 280 grams. I'm going to subtract the 21 grams from the weight of the cheese slice from that. So I end up with 259 grams, if my math is correct. 259 grams of extra lean ground beef that I'm going to record in MyFitnessPal for this meal. So I would zero it out again. And then I would just add my vegetable toppings as I go. So as you can see, we have everything cut up over here. I'm going to add the tomatoes that I want. So in grams again. So 2 slices works out to 43 grams. I would record that, put all my toppings on. I have a nice Caesar salad on the side. For toppings on the burgers, just using hot sauce, no calories. Mustard, again, another good no to low calorie one to go with. And then for the Caesar salad, we found this at Superstore as well, Renee's fat-free Caesar dressing, which is only 1 gram of carb per tablespoon. So awesome to go with your Caesar salad. So that's it. That's a day in the life, and I hope this was helpful for you guys. Alright, one last bonus feature here, you guys, because I think it is important to include this. And that's, how do you finish your day when you only have a small amount of, say, protein, carbs, and fat left? And what we usually do is we have kind of our go-to protein, carb, and fat sources. So the last meal of the day, I'm finishing off with just sweet potatoes topped with some almond butter, half scoop of protein powder, again with a little bit of almond butter in there as well. I'm going to have a couple of these pop wafers that are primarily just a carb source. And then, based on those foods, I do have 5 grams of fat left. So I'm going to add 5 capsules of fish oil to finish me off for the day. That's going to allow me to finish right at 55 grams of fat. So finishing off at the end of the day, try and have your go-to protein, carb, and fat sources, and then add in as needed to reach your totals for the day. Hope this video has really helped you guys out, and we look forward to your feedback. Thanks, guys.